Pickup trucks have long been a staple of the American automotive industry, but not every model is flying off dealer lots. Rising prices, shifting consumer preferences, and market miscalculations have left some trucks collecting dust instead of racking up miles. Even big names like Ford, Chevy, and Ram aren't immune to the slowdown. From outdated designs to EV struggles, these are 7 pickup trucks that dealers just can't sell. And the reasons might surprise you. Number 7. Ram 1500. Once a market leader in full-size trucks, the Ram 1500 is currently having significant sales difficulties. Inventory levels have reached an astounding 179 days, indicating that supply has now greatly surpassed demand. Remarkably, despite being a brand new generation that was only released last year, the most popular Ram 1500 model is having the greatest difficulties. What is the reason behind the delay then? Ram's pricing approach could be a significant contributing element. Ram has been reluctant to provide aggressive discounts, alluring financing or promotions, in contrast to its main rivals Ford and GM. This, along with the truck's historically higher starting price compared to other competitors, has made it more difficult to sell. Next is the contentious makeover. Many consumers are wondering why the cherished V8 Hemi was abandoned, even if the new turbocharged inline-6 has remarkable performance and improved economy. Ford's F-150 still has the venerable Coyote V8, which appeals to traditional truck consumers even though it switched to turbocharged V6 engines years ago. Slow sales are also a result of some devoted fans being unwilling to switch to the newest generation due to Ram's decision to completely forsake the V8. Number 6. Ford F-Series. The Ford F-Series has maintained its dominance in the US sales charts for decades. Unquestionably, though, a change is taking place. Demand for the F-150 is declining. CarEdge reports that more than 120,000 F-150 pickups are now on dealer lots, waiting for customers, and that the market day supply is about 140 days. Ford dealerships have responded by introducing alluring incentives like as bonuses, rebates, and low-interest financing in an effort to boost sales. The causes of this decline in demand are not totally evident. Given the mid-cycle update from the previous year, the 14th generation F-150 is still a relatively new aircraft. The truck itself isn't the problem because it continues to top its class in important categories like towing capability and engine diversity. Experts instead point to a larger trend in the industry. Full-size vehicles are getting more and more expensive, which makes many owners decide to keep their current models longer. Others are choosing less expensive and more fuel-efficient options, such as the quickly expanding Ford Maverick. Whatever the reason, dealers face difficulties as a result of this slowdown, and if present patterns continue, selling the F-150 may become more challenging than it has ever been. Number 5. Nissan Titan. Even though Nissan formally stopped producing the Titan last summer, a startlingly high number of unsold vehicles are still on dealer lots. Although the Titan never became very popular, it could be a hidden gem for anybody looking for a tough truck with a strong V8 and a classic style. Sales, however, have been dragging along at a snail's pace due to a market day supply of almost 150 days. Dealers are providing enticing offers, such as 16-month financing with no interest, to get rid of the remaining inventory. Additionally, there is a lot of space for steep reductions because the Titan is no longer in production. If you are skilled at haggling, you may score a fantastic bargain. Even when it was brand new, the Titan struggled to compete in the full-size truck market and was always the underdog. It is now out of date in almost every way. However, its vintage beauty may actually appeal to purchasers who choose simplicity over modern technology, towing, or off-road capabilities. Number 4. GMC Sierra 1500. The GMC Sierra 1500 is facing growing inventory issues, and there's little indication that things will improve anytime soon. GMC has been experiencing a steady increase in market day supply, with the Sierra 1500 sitting at around 116 days, well above the brand's overall average of 106 days. Currently, nearly 50,000 Sierra trucks are sitting on dealer lots, including many from last year and even a few lingering from the previous model year. Several factors contribute to the slowdown. While the Sierra 1500 is one of the most stylish and upscale trucks in its class, it hasn't seen significant changes in years. A mid-cycle refresh helped slightly, but the current generation has been around longer than most of its competitors. Additionally, its pricing puts it at a disadvantage. It's more expensive than many rivals, including its corporate twin, the Chevy Silverado. To combat sluggish sales, GMC dealers have been offering 0% financing, but with the truck aging and competition getting stronger, the outlook remains uncertain. Without major updates or more aggressive pricing, the Sierra 1500 may continue to struggle in an increasingly competitive full-size truck market. Number 3. Chevy Silverado 1500. Similar to the F-150, the Chevy Silverado 1500 has a robust sales history that continues to this day, but the figures don't quite live up to GM's even greater aspirations. With a market day supply of 116 days, there are already close to 100,000 Silverado vehicles languishing on dealer lots. The fact that this number is rising is even more worrisome, since it implies that Chevy dealers may soon have even more difficulties. This slowness is the result of several reasons. The Silverado is now the oldest of the big three pickups, which is in addition to the general industry trend of declining demand for full-size trucks and GM's exaggerated sales projections. Even though Ram recently introduced a new generation and Ford updated the F-150 last year, Chevy won't be releasing the next Silverado for at least another year. The shortcomings of this aging paradigm are starting to become apparent. It falls short of its closest competitors in a number of crucial categories, such as interior quality, the lack of a high-performance version, and towing capacity. Until a major upgrade is released, Silverado sales may continue to suffer due to the availability of newer, more competent rivals. Number 2. Jeep Gladiator. Despite a great start, sales of the Jeep Gladiator have drastically decreased since 2021. From a peak of 90,000 units to just 42,000 last year, its numbers have been halved in just 3 years. Because of this, there are currently thousands of Gladiators on dealer lots, with a 150-day supply on the market. For purchasers, this implies substantial savings and a great deal of negotiating space. Why, then, is it so difficult to sell this tough, off-road ready pickup? The Gladiator has several advantages on paper, including class-leading off-road capability, a unique design, and special features like top panels and detachable doors. However, it has been hampered by real-world circumstances. The Gladiator is among the priciest mid-size trucks available, its engine options are unimpressive, and its on-road driving qualities are lacking. Even worse, competitors have surpassed it, making it the oldest vehicle in its class. Rivals have equivalent off-road performance, superior riding comfort, and more contemporary features, often at a lesser cost. Sales will probably keep down unless Jeep releases a much-needed upgrade soon, which would make things much more challenging for dealers. Number 1. Ford's F-150 Lightning. Being the first of the big three to introduce an all-electric pickup, Ford's F-150 Lightning was initially viewed by many as the truck market's future, but reality quickly sank in. Electric pickups still have too many obstacles to overcome before they can completely replace conventional vehicles. The restrictions are obvious. Because battery life drastically decreases under load, range is still a big problem, particularly when towing. In addition to having a smaller towing capability than gas-powered versions, charging durations are another annoyance. Demand has been far lower than Ford had expected as a result of these concessions. Due to the poor sales, Ford originally halved production before putting it on hold completely until the backlog of inventories cleared. The issue? There are just too many unsold units, and dealers aren't willing to take them because of the poor demand. Ford is really currently paying dealers up to $22,500 only to keep the Lightning in stock. Even worse, Ford's EV sector recorded an astounding $5 billion loss last year, with each unit sold apparently costing the corporation at least $370,000 in losses. Even Ford doesn't appear to be very interested in selling additional Lightnings at this time, and until significant advancements are made, the future of electric trucks is still unclear. Thanks for watching.